Welcome to another session on Let's Meditate. Life could be very busy outside. We could be juggling with so many things, playing so many roles: a mother, father, a child, a student, a professional, a neighbor. So many different roles every single day. And in every single day, every single moment, we could be changing all these roles. And it's but normal for us to get fatigued because with every role that I play, there is a lot of energy that I spend, and every role has its own challenges. And so, in me trying to overcome those challenges and those obstacles, I spend energy. But it's nice to just reflect. Where is it that the energy is spent most? It's not while I'm trying to normally fulfill my responsibilities. In fact, there's a lot of joy in that. In fact, there's a lot of energy that is generated when I'm fulfilling those roles and responsibilities. For one simple reason, that as human beings, we love to contribute. In fact, a large part of our purpose is to contribute to others. And so when I'm fulfilling my roles, my responsibilities, I'm contributing. So I must, in fact, generate a huge amount of energy whilst I'm doing what I'm doing. So where does the energy get drained? What is the cause for it? One very important reason for it depleting is when I'm trying to control things, situations, and people when they're not in my control. And so let's just reflect back and look at the entire day that we've spent. And first, it's nice to appreciate ourselves for the roles that we've been playing. Just like to bring to the surface of your mind different roles that you're playing. You're fulfilling those roles as a professional, as a parent, as a student, as maybe a relative of somebody. And see how what you do is contributing towards supporting somebody, uplifting somebody, helping somebody, making some places much better than they were before, making the world a better place. So to start with, I would like you to just reflect on some of those wonderful contributions you're making and to appreciate yourself for them. Just comfort yourself and let yourself know that you've been doing a phenomenal job. You intend to do something beautiful in all those roles. You show up and you give it your best. Sometimes things may go in my favor. Sometimes they may not. That's not the problem. The good part is that my intentions are fantastic. So just feel good about the roles you're playing every day. Allow it to relax you completely. Sense a calm breeze come over you and relax you fully, not just outside, but even within. Feel this huge burden lighten. Feel all the parts of your body just loosen and ease themselves. Take a few deep breaths in and out as you feel more and more comfortable. And keep your mind focused on appreciating yourself. Pick up every single role and congratulate yourself for that. When you start looking at the way you're playing your roles in this particular way, you feel calm, you feel relaxed, and you feel re-energized. A quick reflection on what drains the energy out. One is trying to control that which is not my control. I like to play all my roles to the T. I want to be perfect. And that's perfectly good. It's nice to have that aim. But sometimes I try to control the output and the outcome and the results of the things that I'm doing. That drains the energy. Because remember, you have zero control over results of what your actions are. You have zero control over how others would feel, how they would respond, or what feedback they would give. You have 0% control on the outcomes. And every time you're consciously doing everything with an orientation of the goal must be the best, I must have the best results, you become anxious, you drain energy. So have that goal, but then let go of the goal, focus fully on what will help me achieve that goal. It is the present planning, preparation, and the hard work that I put in. Effort, practice. So when I put my mind to what I have fully in my control, there is no drain of energy. There's increase of energy. Because I'm in the moment, I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. And in that space, there's always positive energy. The other place which causes the drain of energy is when I'm stuck with the past. And I'm trying to control it. Things have gone. I've done some things. They may not have gone well. I might have made some mistakes. There may be some failures. Only thing I can do is to learn a lesson from them. learn a lesson, put a full stop, move forward. Or sometimes, if it's difficult to learn a lesson, I just accept what I have there rather than questioning it constantly. Why? I just agree with it. I say, okay, there must be a reason. I may not know it today. I'll probably know it tomorrow. I cannot change it. I cannot do anything to it. I can put a full stop and move forward. Or I can even reframe it. I can give it a different meaning. My boss was quite upset with me. And he spoke to me in a harsh way. But that one incident made me work so hard that today I have grown so much. I have gained so much. I have moved so far and ahead. So I reframe the past rather than having grudge and holding that in my mind about my boss. I just look at him as a tough teacher who came my way and nudged me towards my potential that I would have otherwise just not grown into. So right now, let's look at some of the things that could be in the past that are troubling me. What have I learned from it? Can I reframe it? And if I can't do this too, let me simply accept it and put a full stop to it. Take a moment and let's do that, because it's very important that I resolve the past. So take anything that you keep getting back to time and again. You're always going back to that past incident. It's always troubling you and it drains energy because you're helpless. You can do nothing about it. Let's go back and do some resolution. So there are two leaky holes that we are plugged. One is the future. Rather than being too results anxious, work on what will get you the results and stay present. And two is getting stuck in the past. Learn your lesson, reframe, accept, put a full stop. There is one more, and that is other people, people's behavior. Huge energy goes in me trying to control people. They could be my very close relatives. They could be my children. They could be my sibling, my colleagues, people who work with me, people who work for me, people I work for. Constantly trying to control, to change them. And I'm conditioning my peace and my state of happiness on their behaviors. When they change, I become peaceful. If they become better, I become better. If they leave me alone, I am peaceful. So lots of ifs and buts and when. But that's false. I have zero control over other people's behaviors. So there are some people I care for, but I don't like their behavior. What do? Do I just ignore? Ignore should be the last resort. The first thing is to understand that I cannot control them. I'm separate from them. They are separate from me. I can only influence them. I can motivate them. I can train and teach and guide and coach. And I can nurture. But they will eventually be and do what they wish. I must understand that. And from that understanding, there's a very deep relief. I cannot control anybody. People will do what they want to do eventually. But I don't give up. I nurture, constantly keep nurturing, like a gardener there, constantly to see that I provide the right resources, apt resources. I'm nurturing, but I can't control. I provide the best environment. And I don't give up. And I do not let go of my state of peace because of the way they turn up. Because I'm doing my duty. I'm giving the best I can. So take a moment and reflect on a relationship where you may be draining a lot of energy, constantly going back and thinking, why this, why that? What is happening? Pause. Bring that realization that you cannot control the other person ever. And then see what's the best that I can do just to hold that space where I can nurture them. They are separate from me. They have their own will. And largely, they do not intend any harm. My energy is independent of their behavior. I am peaceful, regardless of how they are. I am powerful. I am happy. Period. So no matter what they do, wherever they are, whatever they are behaving, I remain peaceful. And when I come in contact with them, the only thing I can give out is what I have inside, which is peace, happiness, power, positive energy, good wishes, pure feelings, because that's what I'm full of. And how am I full of all those? Because when I withdraw myself from all the roles that I play, who is this person playing all these roles? It's not the body that plays the role. It's the living being in the body. So as I speak about who I am, I'd like you to withdraw all your energy and allow it to focus the center of your forehead. This is who I am. The soul, the spirit, the Ruh. I am not the roles that I play. I am peaceful. I am not my results and achievements. I am a happy soul. I am not those things and those possessions that I own. Yet I am a powerful soul. I am a loveful soul. I am a pure soul. These are my innate qualities. And when I can withdraw myself and stay in the center, realizing that I am this being who has all these 5 innate qualities, and I can access them, I recharge. Let that awareness grow. The awareness of the core being that I am. And I have the privilege, the fortune, and the opportunity to connect to the source and to enhance my power even more. Take it to an unlimited extent. Just lift my awareness or myself. And remember, the divine light, the Almighty, the Supreme Being, the one who is the ocean of love and forgiveness, the ocean of peace and knowledge, the purest of pure, the most beautiful. Connect, and I feel all those qualities and powers drawn into me. Abundant love, deep peace, real power and strength. With absolute purity, I feel washed. This is a wonderful thing I can do anytime through the day, because when I am playing my roles and I start getting stuck in controlling things that is not in my control, energy drains. So from time to time, I just need to pause, step back, check, what am I trying to control, and change it. If it's the past, the future, if it's other people, and then see what I need to do best at the moment. And then I steer and I continue my journey. And as I do that at regular intervals through the day, my charge, my energy levels don't go too down. They're constantly moderated. So I hope you can do this practice, not just once in a day at 7 o'clock in the evening, but small bits of it through the day. All the best.